First and foremost, good morning to all, and grand rising to my spiritually enhanced individuals. You are now watching Teacup with Etuk by a banger Etuk, aka Banger the Menace, aka Nigerian Hot Boy. And I cannot continue without giving the utmost credit to the person who helped me with the name. Danielle Cassidy, the dearest friend to my heart. May her mind, body, and soul rest in the most peaceful environment. That's my dog. But let me tell you a little about me personally before I just go into, the mess, the gossip, my ear to the streets. So first and foremost, my name is Abanga Etuk. I am 23 years old and I reside here in Houston, Texas. North side, of course. We don't do the south side. I am currently a musician here in Houston, and I am a part-time maintenance man. Yes, part-time, because nothing comes before music. I'm looking to accomplish many different things with this vlog. I'm so spiritually enhanced with my people. I'm so for my people. This platform can be used in such a positive way, in such a influencing way. I'm not here to just be toxic like the Shade Room and others. I really have things to discuss other than negativity. We live a full life, Anger, stress, and depression are not the only things considered milestones. So I have 3 topics that I want to discuss throughout the main objective today. The main objective is, does your family genuinely support you? And before you answer, I want you to just think about that, let that marinate, make sure you have the right answer. Do they genuinely support you through and through? And the 3 points I have are, to supporting points: generational curses, jealousy, or trauma bonds. I hope you all are familiar with the 3 terms. Let's get into it. Breaking generational curses can both be a blessing and a curse to some. Introducing your family to the opportunity to experience things that were not initially considered a norm for y'all can be both inspiring and disturbing. Not being able to offer your family that sense of success that the black sheep has offered your family can sometimes become an ego thing for some people. A lot of people like to be that person to take the family to the top. So when they see the opportunity has been taken, even when they don't have something set in stone that could have took you out to the top, they are still upset at the fact that it was you and not them. A generational curse cannot just, let's not pretend it starts with us. The person before you was dealing with the exact same thing. And it's even worse when you and your parents or your grandparents, y'all are interested in the same fields, y'all interested in the same careers, and y'all are constantly facing the same exact problem. That's a serious generational curse that we need to get out of, my people. You cannot expect change. We're doing the same shit. I didn't feel like I needed to complete that sentence. But, yeah, you cannot expect change when you do the same shit every single day. And I've slowly started to notice that I've been at my employment currently for 4 years. The racism is so blatantly obvious to the point where I look at myself every day and I feel like I'm experiencing a generational curse because I have not allowed myself to leave. I've not allowed myself to, elevate above the BS. And I will take the blame for that part. I will take the blame. The first step is acceptance, and the second step is getting the hell up out of there. Just having that weight on your shoulders from a possible generational curse is no joke, man. Like, you literally feel like everybody is counting on you to make it to the top. And if you fail, not only will you take it hard, but they'll take it out on you. So I just want y'all to think about that a little bit. If you ever experienced any type of generational curse, do you feel like something's holding you back? Are you struggling with certain things that you feel like are limiting you? We don't ever want to stay stagnant. You know, it's a difference between stepping stone and stagnance. Think about it, man. We learn something new every day. My second topic is jealousy. You know, jealousy can come in all forms of conversation, even endearment. That's where it's most subtly sunken in, to the point where some people can't even sense the shade because it's so wellly camouflaged. I'm sorry. Endearment can be so passively aggressive and subtle to the point where it can almost feel that hate vocally, emotionally, and spiritually coming at you. We live in a time today where you cannot always trust the company you keep, for they may be the same person to bring harm to your life. Purposely not supporting someone, ignoring the progression of your counterpart, and uplifting someone in the exact same line of work or job of interest to purposely overshadow them can all be ways of subtle jealousy from another individual. Be sure to love from the heart and nowhere else, where it may break not just your heart, but your soul and your mind as well. And to be broken is not to be, to be deceased, because what's broken can be fixed. And what's fixed can be checked every year like a warranty, Make sure ain't nothing falling apart. The foundation getting weak. That jealousy is real, man. If you have something in your life that you're very passionate about, even if it's not making you that money that you wanted to make you yet, or if it's not putting you into positions you want to just yet, you just taking your dreams and running with them can make people jealous. You just having a dream in general can make people jealous, unfortunately, because some people cannot see themselves doing anything in life other than blinking, breathing, and shitting. Well, eating, because you can't eat without shit, But yeah, man. Me being a musician, I've noticed jealousy in all forms of conversation. Like, a person will support you in the same sense to say what you need to work on. A person will tell you, how much they feel in your music, but in the same sense to tell you that they would never work with you. It could be something as simple as they don't want you to overshadow them, with talent, or just being that they just want to keep you broke. They just want to keep you, limited in your box. And as long as they keep you hidden from the world, your talents will be hidden, Only people that will know about you will be your haters. And I'm actually dealing with a situation similar to this right now. Me and a old producer bumped heads, and it genuinely hurt my heart because I actually wanted to fix my mouth and ask for a partnership with this person. I'm so loyal to the point where I really just want, a set team in my life. So even if I have to contractually add you into my life, I will. Whether it be a producer, whether it be a barber, whether it be a stylist, whatever you need the most in your life, or whatever hobby takes a lot of time and you can pay someone to assist you with that, make it contractual, because you never know who has that same similar interest, or who has that hobby, or let me use that vocabulary word, or is jealous of you to the point where they can buy that person right from under you. Because money talks for some. Loyalty is not the case for everyone. I had the same barber for about 6 years now. I've been at the same job for about 4 years now. I've been talking in a relationship with the same person about 4 years now. I really just prefer consistency, stability. I love schedules. Don't get that confused with being comfortable, because I will never just sit on my ass and accept what I have in life now. I get to the bag and I gives it up. But yeah, man, like, I won't get too deep into jealousy itself because you can't. Don't weaken your heart trying to point it out either. It will come to the light. And that's real talk. A hateful soul can only hide so long. My third topic is trauma bonding. Trauma bonding can be extended into friendships because this is not only a family-oriented issue. A person can become so comfortable seeing you struggle, stress, strain, and stagger through life, they will create a trauma bond with the broken person inside of you instead of with you. And they will always see you as such. The moment you begin to figure things out, elevate, and find your way through this thing we call life, they will refuse to see you as such. You will always be that person who struggled to stay afloat, especially when you begin to surpass the things they have aligned for themselves. I have a friend in each financial class, and personally, I have never and will never fix my mouth to remind them of who they once were because I do not know that person. I know the person I am standing in front of. But that person you were 3-4 years ago, you'd have to reintroduce me. Don't think I know them. To some, you think it's exaggeration, but the hearts of some people is genuinely filled with hate, like genuine hatred or genuine revenge. I wasn't loved, so you don't need to be loved either, to the point where they will do whatever they can to limit you, instill fear into your heart, to the point where you become hesitant about some of your dreams. You tell them something you have planned and they go, well, are you sure? As soon as you say something like that to me, I just need you to close your mouth and I need you to step away from me because I don't speak in those terms. To some, it would be considered arrogant. My apologies. Excuse my grammar. This Invisalign. I've started my Invisalign and it has my speech choppy with the lisp. I don't know if it's noticeable to you guys, but I hate it. I'm only on week 5, so I'll be doing this for maybe 19 more weeks. So bear with me, please. I promise I'll get better. There are some people, though, you just don't understand, like walking through life hurting others on purpose because they never got to experience a moment without their hurt. You cannot allow yourself to be hurt for so long, and I don't know how y'all do it. You literally need to get help, whether it's counseling, whether it's non-professional help, and you just go to someone, closest to you. But I feel like a simple conversation helps more than you think. I'm not saying exploit yourself. I'm not saying spill your own tea. But trauma is real. Trauma bonds are real. And it's not just with building trauma bonds with a successful person, with the poor, the old poor them. Someone can build a trauma bond with the angry you. Someone can build a trauma bond with the depressed you, the passive aggressive you, the pushover you, whatever person you used to be that helped them in any advantage to manipulate you, have mind control over you, to persuade you to do something you normally would not do, whatever it may be. People are professionals. Spiritual demons are not to be played with, just as powerful as positive spirits are. There are negative spirits that are just as strong. Y'all have to remember this. I don't want to put too much into this first video because I'll be canceled by season 2. So I really have some things in store for y'all. I really want to discuss some things. This week was does your family genuinely support you? Ain't no telling what it may be next week. I don't want to constantly go negative week. Let's talk about some positive things as well. But trust, we're gonna throw some gossip in there because that don't have nothing to do with nothing I just said. Real talk, man, real talk. But once again, it's your boy Banger Etuk. Thank y'all for joining me so much on Teacup with Etuk, and be sure to catch me next week with a new topic, as it always will be. Be sure to also stream Bang of the Menace for clear skin, for healthier living, and for enriched pockets. I'm really worth it. I'm really luck of the Irish, like I'm telling you. Thank you once again. Peace, prosperity. I'm out.